My name is Jamie Shea. I'm a former Deputy Assistant Secretary General of NATO, where I was responsible for emerging security challenges, including climate change and energy security. Since retiring from NATO, I've been a fellow at a think tank in Brussels called Friends of Europe, and I've also served as the Secretary General of the Global Military Advisory Council on climate change. Like many of us in the climate change and security world, I'm excited and highly encouraged by Canada's offer to establish a centre of excellence on climate change and security for NATO. I see this new institution playing an absolutely key role, and in three areas. The first and primary one is helping NATO to connect to the climate change and security community. All of the academic institutions, the think tanks, the NGOs that have been in this business for far longer than NATO and can give NATO valuable guidance as to where climate change scenarios are likely to impact on security, affecting allies and partners, and to help NATO to build the knowledge and the expertise. I would hope also that as this relationship develops, NATO would be able to use its big data analytics, its Science for Peace and Security program, which brings scientists together, and its satellite and meteorological sensor capabilities to feed up to date information and early warning into this broader community. Climate change cannot be addressed by NATO alone. It is very much a team effort. And although NATO has made a good start, it's still a young entrant. Into the climate change and security world. It has only had an action plan for 1 year and a threat assessment for slightly longer. And so there is still much work to do on behalf of the alliance to build that ecosystem. And I see the convening power of the centre as playing a key role. Two other things which I believe the centre could usefully take on. One is to develop education and training programs in climate security for NATO's military personnel at all levels, from leadership to the common soldier, which could be taught both at the centre but also rolled out in NATO military academies like the NATO Defence College or the NATO School in Omer Ammergau and in national staff colleges as well. Finally, I would hope that the centre could also every year hold a major conference where it could bring the NATO leadership together with climate change and security experts to check on the latest state of play and also to give NATO valuable feedback as to how its climate change endeavours are being perceived and received by the broader expert community. So I think that's enough to get the centre off to a good start. But as I've said, I'm very encouraged by the fact that we will have a centre and also encouraged by the large number of allies that have shown interest in joining Canada in staffing the centre and getting it up and running. Thank you.